Hey guys, good morning everyone. Welcome back to the class. Okay, welcome back everyone. I just hope you have given your best in your exam, online exam, and it was such an unusual and extraordinary experience as the exam conducted in a very fair way. So today again we came back to our studies, and today we are continuing our class with Marigold book, where we are going to start Unit 4, in which we will read a wonderful poem which will motivate you. Okay, and the poem name is Crying. The poem name is Crying, which is written by Galway Kinnel, okay, who was an American poet. Okay, as this poem is about means that when we are crying and after crying we find happiness. Okay, so we will see what this crying sometimes the crying is a very good thing in us. When we used to cry, it means we are just at the end of that sadness, and we will at the very next moment we are going to welcome our happiness. Okay, now let's begin the poem. Crying only a little bit is no use. You must cry until your pillow is soaked. Yeah. When you cry a little, it doesn't gives you a means immense feeling of happiness. It doesn't give you. After crying so much, after crying like when you cry with your whole heart, from your heart, it gives you an immense happiness after that. After wiping all the tears, after freshening up, after that it gives you an immense happiness. So crying only a little bit is of no use. Okay, when you cry at your heart, from your heart, to an extent level, it will give you an immense happiness. You must cry until your pillow is soaked. Means you have to cry. Means when you cry, you should cry from your heart, and you should cry up to the time means when your pillow gets soaked in your tears. Then you can jump in the shower and splash, splash, splash. After crying so much, you can have a shower, and after that, you can feel quite light, and you'll feel the happiness. You'll feel the happiness. It means it begins by telling people that when people cry only for a little bit, that will not help them at all. Means that will not help you at all. It says that it won't be of any use. This is because when you cry a little, you don't let it all out. You cry a little. It will give sometimes when you will cry a little, it will give you sometimes a headache to you. Oh, okay. So when you cry from your heart, and when you cry a lot, after wiping all the tears, it gives you a very good feeling. And after that, you talk with the people. You talk means you get enthusiastic. Means you spend a very great time after that. So after crying all means from your heart, when you cry until your pillow is soaked in that tears, after that when you take the shower, it gives you a very light and very good happiness to you. Then you can throw open your window and ha 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 ha. Yeah, means after when you cry all from your heart, after that when you take the shower, and you when means after freshen up, when you go means when you sat, or when you look throughout from a window, it gives you a very good means happiness, and you start enjoying from that very moment. And after that, for a little happiness also, you start smiling, and you start laughing like crazy, like ha 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 ha. And if people say, hey, what's going on up there, means after when people see you like means a very means earlier before 1 2 hours or 2 3 minutes before, you were quite sad. But after means after 1 hour, after half an hour, or after days, you get quite happy and you are laughing like a crazy. Then people must ask you that what is going on there. Ha ha ha. Sing back happiness. Yeah. You, when the people used to ask what is going on, what happened, are you going mad or something, the people ask you, what you reply, you reply in a very happiness mood. And means you gave means you give the answer in a very laughing mode, that is ha ha ha. And it gives you a more immense happiness, and means like you will laugh much more than that moment. And happiness was hiding in the last tear. I wept it. Ha ha ha. Means after, one thing, when you cry, after wiping all the tears, at last, the last drop of that tear, when you will wipe it out, you what you just say, okay, fine, it is enough. Now I'll behave very strongly in front of any situation. And after that, you say, my happiness was hidden, means my happiness was hiding in the last tear, and I wept it. Ha ha ha. So this is all about the poem Crying. Okay, crying means in this story we could see that it told you must cry up to the time when your pillow is not soaked in your tears. After means when your pillow gets soaked in your tears, you can go have some shower, and you can feel immense feeling after that. And after that, you can enjoy and you can laugh with you. Okay, so this is all about the poem. Okay, and tomorrow I'm going to give you the summary of this poem. Okay,